Angels, celestial beings who answer to God and are the bridge and link between the heavens and humanity. Today we're going to talk about 8 of these amazing beings, like Michael, the chief of the angels, Azrael, the angel of death, and Metatron, the angel who was once a human. So sit back and relax as we talk about these celestial angels here on Wild Mythology. Of all the angels, there is no greater one than Michael, the chief of the heavenly armies, the guardian of Israel, the wearer of souls, the warrior of holiness, and the right hand of God. Michael, meaning who is as God in the Hebrew language, is one of the 7 archangels or seraphim, the highest rank in the hierarchy of angels. On top of that, he is said to be the governor of the 4th heaven. Michael holds a place not only in Judaism, but also Christianity, where he's known as Saint Michael, and Islam, where he's known as Michael. In biblical lore, Michael is a part of many stories, including the creation of the first man, Adam, and the war against heaven and hell. It's said that when God ordered the angels to bow before Adam, Michael was the first to do so. But when Samael didn't bow, he was banished from heaven by God. After some time, Samael, who had taken the new name Satan, declared war against heaven, leading a host of demons and other rebellious angels. Michael, being the leader of heaven's armies, met Satan on the battlefield and eventually conquered Satan and cast him out of heaven. Other than being the leader of heaven's armies, Michael has 2 other very important roles. The first is as the weigher of souls. In Christian tradition, Michael is often portrayed as weighing the souls of the deceased, allowing the soul a chance to redeem itself and then guiding the righteous souls to heaven. His second role is as a guardian. In Christianity and Judaism, Michael is the protector of Israel, usually protecting it from other nations, and especially from the accuser, Satan. In Christianity, he is also the protector of the church, and in Islam, he is the guardian of prophets. In the realm of heaven, one angel is known for his unwavering commitment to divine communication and the deliverance of profound messages. Gabriel, the left hand and messenger of God. Gabriel, whose name means strength of God, is one of the 7 archangels or seraphim, as well as the governor of the 1st heaven. As the messenger of God, Gabriel is responsible for conveying messages of great importance, bearing tidings of hope, guidance, and revelation. In Christianity, Gabriel is best known for delivering the message to the Virgin Mary that she would soon give birth to Jesus, the Son of God. In Islam, Gabriel, or Jibril in Arabic, is revered as the angel who revealed the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad. In Judaism, Gabriel is said to have appeared before the prophet David and interpreted his dreams, providing divine guidance. Like Michael, Gabriel is said to be a guardian of Israel, but Gabriel is said to also have a destructive side. An example being when he was sent by God to destroy the wicked cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. It has been said that Gabriel's final message to the people of Earth will be the sound of the trumpet that Gabriel blows to herald the second coming of Christ and the last judgment. When we think of angels, we think of their pureness, gentleness, and their power over miracles. Well, there's one angel who's known to be able to miraculously cure all diseases and injuries: Raphael, the angel of healing. Raphael, meaning God is healed, is one of the 7 archangels or seraphim, as well as the governor of the 2nd heaven. Raphael symbolizes God's compassion and benevolence and is invoked in various contexts to seek solace, health, and divine assistance. One of the most well-known stories involving Raphael is found in the Book of Tobit. In this story, Raphael is sent by God to assist a blind man named Tobit and his son Tobias. Raphael disguises himself and helps guide Tobias on a journey to a relative. During the journey, Raphael teaches Tobias how to use the organs of a fish to banish demons and heal blindness. At the end of their journey, they face off against the demon Asmodeus. Luckily, with Raphael's help, Tobias drives the demon away. Tobias then marries the woman that the demon was terrorizing, and they return to his father, who, with the help of Raphael, is cured of his blindness. When the father and son offer to pay Raphael, the angel reveals himself and tells the two that the only payment necessary is for them to bless God, for it was the Lord who sent Raphael to help them. Due to his actions in this story, Christians see Raphael as the patron saint to the blind, healers, and marriage. In Islamic lore, it is believed that Raphael, known as Israfil in Arabic, is the trumpet blower that heralds the second coming. Uriel, meaning God is my flame, is the angel of fire, and one of the 7 archangels or seraphim, the highest rank in the hierarchy of angels. Uriel is said to be very knowledgeable and is responsible for passing on knowledge and wisdom to humans if God allows. He is often depicted as the guardian of the Garden of Eden after Adam and Eve's expulsion, standing at the gates with a flaming sword to prevent human re-entry. A famous story involving Uriel has to do with John the Baptist and the massacre of the innocents. In the Gospel of Matthew, Joseph, the husband of the Virgin Mary, received a warning in a dream that King Herod was plotting to kill the baby Jesus. He was instructed to take the child and Mary and flee from Bethlehem, where the king planned to attack. At the same time, John the Baptist, as an infant, also lived in Bethlehem with his family. It is said that God sent down Uriel to save John and accompany and guide him into the presence of the baby Jesus and his family. Once meeting baby Jesus, the infant John showed the Christ child nothing but devotion. In the book of Enoch, Uriel is the angel that warns Noah of the great flood that will wipe out the Nephilim that are causing chaos around the world. Uriel is also the one that tells Enoch the outcome of the punishments given to the fallen angels for siring the Nephilim. It is said that devotees often look to Uriel for guidance when they seek to discern God's will prior to decision-making, acquiring fresh knowledge, addressing challenges, and finding solutions to conflicts. Additionally, they turn to him for assistance in releasing detrimental emotions like anxiety and anger, which can hinder believers from attaining wisdom or identifying hazardous circumstances. Metatron, whose name signifies one who serves behind the throne, holds a unique and exalted position in angelic lore. He is the celestial scribe of God, the ruler of the 7th heaven, and notably, one of the few angels believed to have once been a human. While he does not appear in the canonical Torah or Bible, Metatron is a prominent figure in certain mystical texts, including the Zohar, the sacred scripture of the Kabbalah, a mystical branch of Judaism. Metatron also appears in the 3rd book of Enoch. The transformation of Metatron is deeply intertwined with the biblical figure Enoch. In Genesis chapter 5, verse 24, it says that all of Enoch's days were 365 years. Enoch walked with God and was no more because God had taken him. According to the Zohar, God held a deep affection for the prophet Enoch, choosing to impart the secrets of the heavens to him. God then granted Enoch time to share these celestial secrets with his family, and once this designated time had passed, Enoch was raised to heaven once more. There he underwent a profound transformation, with his flesh transmuted into flame, veins ignited like fire. His very eyes turned into flashes of lightning, and his eyeballs became blazing torches. Positioned alongside the throne of divine glory, Enoch, after the celestial transformation, received the name Metatron. In the Zohar, Metatron is characterized as the king of the angels, signifying his supreme status among these celestial beings. In other texts, Metatron is known as the Lesser Yahweh, establishing him as a figure of tremendous importance, second only to God himself. He is also recognized as the guardian of the Tree of Life, a profound symbol in various religious and mystical traditions. Metatron's role as the celestial scribe is vital. He is responsible for meticulously recording both the virtuous deeds of individuals on Earth and the events transpiring in the heavenly realms. This record is maintained in the Book of Life, which also catalogs the names of all living individuals and those destined to enter heaven following their earthly existence. Additionally, Metatron played a pivotal role in guiding the people of Israel through their challenging journey in the wilderness after their exodus from Egypt. Known as the Angel of Destruction, Abaddon, also known as Apollyon, is an interesting yet misunderstood character in angel lore. It's first important to note that in Judaism, Abaddon is actually a location rather than a being. Abaddon is described as the pit of destruction that lies next to Sheol, the resting place for the dead in Judaism. It's only in the New Testament where Abaddon is identified as an individual. In the book of Revelation, it's said that Abaddon is the destructive will of God and that he is king of the abyss. He is said to invoke a primal terror into all beings with the exception of God. This destructiveness and the fact that he is king of a dark realm is what gives people the wrong idea of Abaddon, thinking him as a servant of the devil, or even identifying him as Satan, when in fact he is the angel of destruction that must destroy according to God's will. In the Bible, Abaddon plays an important role in the book Revelation, chapter 9, verses 1 to 11. It's said that the fifth horn of the second coming will signal Abaddon to unlock the horrors of his kingdom and release the pit locusts. Locusts in the shape of horses with crowned human faces, woman's hair, lion's teeth, iron breastplates, wings, and scorpion tails that have a stinger that can torture a man for 5 months. Upon their release, Abaddon will order them to hunt down anyone without the seal of God on their foreheads. In Islamic angel lore, Azrael is the angel of death and one of the 4 most important archangels. With his name meaning God has helped, Azrael is responsible for transporting and guiding souls after their death. Apparently, Azrael has a host of lesser angels who are subordinate to him and help him guide souls. It's commonly believed that these lesser angels of death collect the souls of normal people, while Azrael himself only ferries the souls of saints and prophets. According to the lore, Azrael carries around a scroll which contains the name of all living mortals. When someone new is born, Azrael writes their name in the scroll, but when they die, the angel of death erases their name. It's also explained that Azrael is able to view the entire mankind of Earth by cupping his hands together. This allows him to easily collect multiple souls at once and keep an eye on the births and deaths of men. Raziel is the angel of mysteries and secrets in Jewish mysticism. Raziel's most important role in Judaism lore is that he is the author of the book of Raziel the Angel, a book of magic that is said to contain all secret knowledge. After Adam and Eve were banished from the Garden of Eden, Raziel gave Adam the book so that he and Eve could better understand God and someday return. The book would then be stolen from Adam by other angels, then returned to the first man and eventually passed down from Enoch, who added more knowledge to the text, then to Noah, who learned how to build the ark from it, and then finally to King Solomon, who gained great knowledge and power from the book. And that's all we have for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like and leaving a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you stay updated on all our future videos. Alrighty, folks, we'll see you next time here on Wild Mythology.